is thinking about you right now. Who is thinking about you right now? We're going to do a pick a card. We're going to go on to your super chat questions as they come in the live. You're also welcome to do a shout out. Reach out if you are a new subscriber, as you are entitled to a free yes or no question. So do that in the chat. And also, if you have any questions about the Bali retreat, please don't hesitate to ask. The Bali retreat is up and running. Early birds are still available. And the first 8 people who book do get the early bird discount. So, yeah. So that's good. That's good. Hi, Amy. Hi, how are you? Cicely, how are you? Good, good. Hi, Venusian, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's do a pick a card. Who is thinking about you right now? Someone can't stop thinking about you, and who are they? Thank you for the likes on arrival. We're going to do a pick a card of 3 different piles. 1, 2, or 3. Get the party started, guys. Get the gossip, yeah? Get the tea spilled. And moving into this energy. How's everyone feeling with Mercury retrograde in Pisces? It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, it's crazy. I keep getting offers about apartments, but I'm just not feeling it. It's like, it's not quite right. I'm not quite feeling it. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just thinking, no, I'm going to wait till the best thing comes up. It's been a wild one, Gabby. Who is thinking about you? Someone can't stop thinking about you is the topic. Someone can't stop thinking about you. Let's just check that out. Okay. All right, I'm going to do a different way of a coin toss and a ring toss. Got a slightly different way of doing it today for this particular live, for this question, and I'm going to maybe end with it, or no, I think I'll end with it. So let's start with the pick a card 1, 2, or 3, and then I'm going to end with the ring toss to get further information about this person. Names, initials, and further information about this person for the collective. All right. Which you may or may not resonate with, but you may resonate with the 1, 2, or 3. Let's have a look and see. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pick a card. Who is thinking about you? I've got number 3 here. Number 2 and number 1. Those who'd like to pick number 1. Okay. A mother figure might be thinking about you, or somebody quite wealthy, well-to-do. It could be an ex. It could be somebody that you're emotionally attached to. Could be also somebody in the family who's kind of well established as well. Okay. There's good vibes here with this number 1. Lots of love and abundance popping up here. This man could have darker hair. He looks like he could have olive skin or slightly darker skin. He might be under the sign of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Mainly sun sign. Could also be a Gemini as well. Could have been a lover. Could have been a lover. There might have been a lot of work you were trying to do in the relationship, or you were working together, or there was a potential of a love interest with this person, but there was a situation with money. It seems like work, money issues here. This woman could be you or someone else, or somebody that is thinking about you as well. And it looks like a Leo, Sag, Aries female Could be a third party, could be somebody that's come in on your play, on your situation with this person in the past. With Mercury in Pisces, and also the eclipses closing out the final season of the eclipses in Libra Aries, coming up with the next, I think it's is it Libra Aries eclipses or, yeah, anyway, it's the end of a cycle of like a year and a half. So this is the time with Venus energy and potentially Venus retrograde of things coming back around. And also this Mercury in Pisces is just typical of somebody from the past trying to come back in. I feel like this person had big ideas, big schemes. I do feel like there was some disagreement, deceit. They could have stabbed you in the back, or you might have felt like they betrayed you in some way, or they weren't honorable in their intentions, or their actions didn't really correlate with their words. There could have been this person here who interfered in the relationship, who might have tried to sabotage the relationship with you and this person. I do feel like with number one, there was a third party influence, whether it was somebody from their past, somebody in their family, a child. It could have been, you know, an ex-wife, an estranged wife, something like that. This person is thinking about you now. And I feel like, I feel like marriage was actually on the cards with this person. But there were issues with money. They felt financial pressure to do with something, and they wanted to give you the world, but they weren't able to. It's like the budget they had didn't match what they felt that you were worthy of. And they could be in a different state, city, or country, over the seas, far away, trying to get their money together. You know, this one could come around in a positive way. We do have positive action here, or they might attempt something positive, but it's kind of like they have these energies of a lot of energy and a lot of good energy and positive kind of moving forward energy, and then all of a sudden they stop in their tracks. It's like a stop-start thing. So some of you will relate to the stop-start part as being that person. You'll know who that person is if this whole thing has been stopping and starting for years and years, or months and months. Okay, now we're looking at group number 2. I'm going to do the ring toss and the charms at the end for the collective, because you'll probably get something out of it. Yeah, it's giving Mercury retrograde for sure. Okay, trapped in a rock. Between a rock and a hard place. Could have been in an unhappy marriage, or in a relationship that was very difficult to get out with, to get out of. This person could be thinking about you right now. They've got some legal stuff that's pending, that's looming around. I feel like this person was very sticky. It's one of those sticky situations, like you might have something in your astrology where the North Node, South Node are kind of like stuck together, and something like that, like a real sticky kind of synastry with this person. I feel like they were really biding their time when it came to legal matters. They weren't orchestrating legal matters in the right way. So they weren't getting out of past situations, or they weren't, you know, bringing things up to speed with you, or they weren't making things happen in a legal way with you, whether it was property or marriage or divorces or something like that. They were kind of like dragging their feet and making issues out of it when they could have been blaming you actually for everything. when it wasn't actually you at all. A lot of men do that. They put the blame on you when it's actually them. Yep. They try to turn it around. Okay. There was a lie here with this person about them having to go somewhere to make money or move on in a certain direction because of finances. And they weren't honest about it. They weren't upfront about it. They weren't really transparent with you about it. I kind of feel there was a greed here as well, a greediness and wanting to hang on to everything. So not letting go and not being completely honest and upfront. And trying to manipulate, trying to cause some sort of physical addiction, whether it's sex addiction, love addiction, any sort of substances or something like that, or they could have been addicted to you in some way or obsessed. You kind of put it down to let sleeping dogs lie. They kind of went underground, and it's like their strategy to try to camouflage the situation and make themselves the prize, which they weren't. They were the ones causing all the problems. They might have wanted to be the big boss and the person in charge, and they could have been quite controlling as well, but didn't take any accountability for anything that was happening. It caused you to walk on eggshells and always look over your shoulder. So that would be the indication for this group that you know who the person is. There could be children involved, whether it's theirs, yours, or joint children. They made out like they had to go traveling for work or traveling to do something. But I don't think that was 100% true. I feel like there was some family pressure here, either to be in a relationship with someone else or to make money for the family. Interesting reading. Yep. That was 2. Now we're going to go on to 3. Who's thinking about, doesn't necessarily always mean it's a good thing somebody's thinking about you. It can be like, do I really want that person in my energy? We might have to do a candle clear for all of the you know, exes or dusties floating around. Okay. Number 3. Could be Sagittarius. I always see this very much as Sagittarius, Knight of Rods. Could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Somebody who went through a big transformation, they might have asked you to join them in this transformation, but I kind of feel like it might have been too much for you. I don't know, I'm getting ayahuasca, I'm getting spiritual, I'm getting some sort of reform, I'm getting changes of religion, that type of thing. They might have wanted you to convert, and it just might have been way too much. This person has a good career with momentum, or a good job with momentum, or a good job title, but they never really told you everything about their work and their money. They might have more money up their sleeve than they made out they had. They could have been quite wealthy, but you didn't really know it, or had kind of money squirreled away, or investments. They are a good pick for a potential marriage partner, and there could be a birth of something new, something coming back around with this person. There could be a proposal of some description with this person. Oh God, we've got the Death and the Tower here. Yeah, but you kind of feel like no matter what they offer you, it's going to sort of like uproot your life or make you have a huge upheaval. And it leaves you sitting on the fence and indecision. There could also be third parties that you've got to deal with here, whether they're connected to this person very closely or not. There's some sort of third parties. There is some sort of new launch, new victory, and new start with this person. I feel like it's not for the faint of heart. It's kind of like Braveheart sort of story. It's kind of go, okay, we're going to go into battle, but we've got to do it together. Yeah. Joint forces, and I kind of feel like they can't do it by themselves. Yeah, I kind of feel like they wanted your energy to help them have the force to move forward. So it could be like a really big type of change, like changing your whole idea about relationship, or changing your whole idea about marriage, or interracial, or something across the borderlines of religion, like Jewish or Muslim or something like that. Okay, but there will be I feel like group number 3, there will be a potential reboot with this person. They could try to come back in with energy. Okay, I'm going to do a charm and a ring toss. I'm going to do it slightly differently than usual. Okay. There were some sort of snakes in the past, and the person might have gone off in a relationship with one of the snakes. But that's kind of got you out of the way. That's got you out of the way. We do have some initials here. We've got an H for Henry, C for Charlie, U for Umbrella, and a D for David or Doreen. I've also got Chicago here. I've got Dustin. Got somebody here at university. I've got Denver. Or somebody maybe from Denver. It's like for you, you feel like the clock's ticking. Yeah. You've got the clock ticking here. See that thing moving around, spinning around. Yeah, you've got the clock ticking, and you kind of feel like you don't want to waste any time at all. Yeah, so you're either going to eclipse them out of your life or have another round. Eclipse them in. There is a lucky snail. You're going to take your time. This time you're not rushing into anything. And you're asking your guides and angels to give you clarity about the situation. You're not leaving it up to your own devices. There is a change here with this person. There's definitely protection on your part, and there's change. Could come up with the next new moon, and there is protection here as well. There's 3 snakes here and some eyes as well. You got 1, 2 eyes. Eyes of protection. So there's a number of snakes here. They could have been seduced by somebody that was a green-eyed monster, a green-eyed snake, was just greedy and wanting them to be involved. I've also got 3 coins here, the 3 lucky coins of the Chinese lucky coins. So there could be also an Asian connection as well. There's a connection here with a car. So they might offer to gift you a car, or they might have recently purchased a car that you didn't know about. They might say, look, I've got a new car now, or something like that. Yeah, I've got Doug, Dustin, David, Diana. They could have lined up their finances now. So They might have their finances in check now. Yep. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a very intriguing pick a card, I must say. Yeah, very intriguing, and sounds like, Venusian says it sounds like dating a pro athlete or celebrity. Yeah, that could have resonated for you, that one. Number 3. Hi Ruby, new subscriber. How are you? Welcome, welcome. New subscriber, Ruby. Where is Ruby? Oh, there she is. Hi Ruby, how are you? Welcome, welcome. What do you mean like 5? Will my husband ever say or show appreciation towards me? It's always business, business, business needs with him. Is he making money though? Is he bringing in the money? That's what you need. You know, the love and romance and the sweetness of life is often boyfriends, I've decided. Boyfriends. Husbands are very much about, you know, they want their contract with you to either make you work for them, with them, or, you know, just be there for them, be their support system and be there for them, or have a family with you, or whatever. It's like, yeah, it's like times are changing. People are just not, dating is not how it used to be. Secret lover, Venusian. What star sign are you, Ruby? And is he bringing in the, you know, the abundance in your life? And just regarding the African American community, the different things I've been watching, like the different people who were talking about dating in that community, what they're saying is, and I kind of agree with this, she might have left. Secret lover. What I agree with this is that in the 90s and the 2000s, the guys were kind of more, you know, upfront and a little bit more above board. Now they've seen all the beautiful African American girls and women make it, like they've made their bags, they've got their bags, they've got their apartments, they've got their careers, they've studied, they've put really, you know, a lot of effort into things, or they've been raising children. That's another thing. That is a full-time job. So they've been doing things that have, you know, secured their own lives, but these guys haven't kept up to it. And this is why the Dusties have arisen in the last 5 years or so. The Dusties have surfaced because they're saying, oh, look, my sisters have all got the bag and they've got the apartment and the house, you know, the car and everything, and I want part of that. You know, and a lot of these guys have been raised by single mothers, so they don't know anything different. Their mothers have just given to them a lot of the time. So back in the day when they were more in their masculinity, which they still are, they're in a very lustful masculinity still. They're probably more lustful than white guys are. They're probably more lustful than Chinese or Asian guys are. You know, they're more lustful. And this is why a lot of you girls get into trouble, because they come on with you with a lot of lust. And this lustful behavior doesn't give you anything. It just gives you like temptation. It gives you, you know, it gives you attention. You know, they boost your self-esteem. And all of that, and they think they can just keep on like going around doing that, to like rotating, you know, on their roster, like rotating women, and they haven't caught up with the times that the women that they're trying to rotate are no longer interested because they're making their own stuff happen, or they've already made it. And it's very sad because, you know, the culture's kind of like crumbled. And, you know, one influencer I was listening to yesterday was saying, we used to be worried about, you know, other women, like them cheating basically with other women. But now you've got to worry about these guys trying to move in with you, trying to take your money, trying to take advantage of you, and everything else, you know, or trying to have a baby with you and disappearing, you know, and not paying anything. So the whole thing has become quite sad, and I would strongly advise to date outside your culture if that's the case. If you haven't secured somebody who is, you know, on the same level or higher than yourself, or with the same intentions, or they're sleeping with other men, yeah. So because they're so lustful, if they're not getting the women, they could be turning towards other men, or they're playing tricks. They're the tricks. So they're trying to get money off women, and they're selling it out there. Like, what did they say in this song? Is it 306 in the Miami community? You know, they're down there and they're, you know, they want the easy life. They want the soft life because they can see all you girls are having the soft life, or aiming for the soft life, so they want that as well. Have no idea why they've come to this. They just want to be lustful and lazy. Yeah. So I would say date outside your culture. I mean, I date outside my culture, you know, but I would say 100% for you girls. Yeah, the 304s. I would say date outside your culture, 100%. Just get out of it. Because if you look at the numbers, there's not that many guys there to go around. There's just not, you know. Yeah, they make women pay for their attention but flip a trick for funsies. Yeah, exactly. I mean, who wants to be involved in all of that stuff? Mind games and, you know, it's just extremely below standard. It's just really below standard. Yep. And with all the girls now leveling up and looking amazing, and even one girl, the BBW girl that I was following, I shared her post. She's doing extremely well with men outside her race in New York. I mean, she's surrounded by a lot of international guys. Like, she's got Turkish guys, she's got an Italian guy. They're all buying her gifts and they're not lustful. And she's not even sleeping with them. Yeah. And she said, you don't have to get like a $500 wig. She said she's wearing like wigs with lace showing and stuff. She's not said she's just wearing her, she's gotten guys with her regular $25 wigs. So it's not about, investing in the wig to get the man either. It's not. It's not. Yep. It's absolutely not. And if you've got good hair, you can relax it. You can do different things with it that are going to make it more manageable. And you don't have to do weaves and you don't have to do anything else with it. Okay. The mind games are wild. Yeah, I wouldn't even engage with any of them. No. I think it's time to cut them off. Arabic men are really good. They're very good to their women. Lebanese men are very good to their women, very generous. They wouldn't allow you to pay for a thing. They'd slap your hand if you tried to take your pocketbook out or your purse out. No. And same with a lot of, Armenian guys, Italian guys, some Italian guys, some Greek guys. Yeah, and Asian guys as well. They'd never allow you to pay for a thing. Never. Even if you offered. And I would just, if you're curious, I would mix it up and try to You know, see if they might be better lovers than the African guys are. They could be. I would test it out and see what you think. They're not all you know, yeah, they're not all duds, if you like to say. Okay, Ruby. Where's Ruby and what's her star sign? Ruby, are you here? Ruby, will your husband ever show you appreciation? And look, I think a man is a man, you know. If he's a workaholic, it's just about the work. She hasn't responded. He's looking further afield. Yeah, he's launching work and businesses all the time. You're going to make a judgment about him though. You're going to have an epiphany. You know, if he's not giving you attention, don't give him attention. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Pull back and do your own thing. I feel by August you should have sorted things out. Yeah. Do your own thing. Like one of the girls said, you know, you might be tempted to take a lover. If he's not willing to kind of communicate with you about stuff, you might have to take things into your own hands. You're not a victim of anything unless you want to be. Okay. Thank you for the donations, everybody. All right, let's have a look. Okay, do you see anything positive about the Aquarius I hung out with over the weekend? Hi Sungaya, how are you? Shout out to you as well. Anything positive? Don't reach out to him. I'd say he's probably wanting you to reach out to him. He kind of comes up like flatlining, not dead, but flatlining, like he's got very little energy. Yeah, you don't chase. Yeah, you don't. But he wants you to reach out to him. But I kind of feel like you've got abundance coming, you've got good energy coming, something significant for you also happening before August, September. That's what's going on for you more than him. Let's do the love oracle. It's almost like he's got very hidden energy. He's hiding some energy for some reason. He might try to come back to where he met you to bump into you again. It's very random. But, you know, he's got your number. What's the deal on the Aquarius? Thinking about you, passion, short-term fling. Quick fling, short term, passion. Family, soulmate. He might have somebody else. I kind of feel like he might not have as much money as he makes out. So it's sort of like, you know, can he afford to have another kind of relationship with someone like you? I feel like he comes in kind of waves. Like he might have money for a bit and then he doesn't. He'll be a bit odd, said Sungaya. He'll be a bit odd, considering he's a man and an Aquarius. Hi Tammy, you're most welcome. Yeah. Ruby, all right. Both your children's fathers come from two-parent households. I think this comes from enabling behaviours, yeah. Well, they just think that they can get away with whatever, so they go and get someone pregnant. They don't want to take responsibility for it. I mean, these men are just fundamentally jerks if they've come from good backgrounds. Fundamental jerks. Thanks, Sungaya. Yeah, well, men are wanting to live the soft life, or they think that they're the prize. This is the problem. They want you to jump through hoops to see them. Or maybe we can talk on the phone, and if that goes well, then maybe we can have a coffee date. I mean, really? Where has, if they like you that much, because your profile is amazing, they can make a bigger effort than that, like a lot bigger effort. Or even in question, Monty. Which one was Monty? The one with the car from the south? He will become a fan. Yeah, get him to send you a Cash App or something. Yeah. If he reaches out, tell me you need some money to move. You need moving money. Money for your moving fund. Okay. He took yours, but you don't have his number, so he hasn't reached out. What a fucker. No, I feel like he's got somebody else. Yep. He asked you to text him later? Oh, God. He didn't give you his number, but he said, text me later. I mean, what for? Why? Do you see me being laid off next week? I find out Tuesday. Garnet Goddess. That's a wild one. Some people are jumping in and out of jobs. I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe working from home. I'm going to be laid off next week. It's giving me a no. It's giving me a no. But You might decide at some point you want to work from home more or something. There could be another offer coming in. You might decide that you're going to take another offer that you're more intrigued with. Garnet Goddess. Did I miss you? Did I miss you, Michi? Here we go. Monty. He was the one from the south. What did he want? See what I mean? Even if you block these guys, they will come to your house. Yeah, if they know where you live, they'll come to your house. I think he wanted to check in on you to see what's going on. Are they able to get up to your floor, or can they just get to the front of the building? Because you said it's like Fort Knox there. He's circling. Yep, he's circling. He likes you because you're challenging and you don't agree with everything he says. He's been having some very dumbed down women lately. This is what I'm getting, like somebody sucking a lollipop is what I'm seeing. Like a childlike creature. I mean, she could have been doing it on purpose. There he is. There he is. Past love. He might have just broken up with somebody. And it wasn't living up to its full potential, or is being fired. Maybe he's trying to see who's going to take him in. He could be doing a desperate run around to see who's going to take him in. He sees you as being the Ice Queen. He likes the fact that you're kind of in control and don't, you know, play by his playbook. Something about a neighbor, gossip. New love. I feel like you're going to have a new love soon, Michi. Could be somebody that lives around your neighborhood. Yeah, I feel like he might have bounced out of something and he's doing the runaround to see who else is like going to give him the attention. He also was seeking your advice. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, seeking your advice or wanted your advice. He wants to get into something with you. Like he liked your advice because you give good intelligence, and he doesn't get that from anyone else. He's been going around with pygmishas, basically. Were there any other super chats that I missed on the back end? I don't think so. What can I expect for the rest of March? Misty. Yeah, tell him to become, he's a fan and that you need a new outfit for your TikToks. You need like a new $300 outfit. Yeah. These guys have got to invest into you. That has got nothing to do with them. So it's not dinners, it's not going out. It's something they give you that is just for you. Like they don't benefit from that. What can I expect the rest of March? More opportunities coming in, Misty. More opportunities. Looking extremely good. More opportunities. Dark male. past love. We don't want that. And a new love. Well, a past love might try to circle, but you've got a new love coming in. A new person. Could be a soulmate. There's one that's an open relationship and one that's a soulmate. Somebody wants to come in for a fling, but you've also got a potential person that you're going to meet that's different. It's because, yeah, the American men who are generous are harder to find. It's about their poverty mentality. If they grew up in poverty, you want to run a fucking mile. Yeah. It's if they've got wealth consciousness, they're not going to be ungenerous. They're going to be generous. I've never, most of the American men I've met have all been generous. Except for one guy I dated. He was quite generous in things that he wanted to do, but he came from extreme poverty. And he's a multimillionaire. He came from extreme poverty. So you have to look at where they come from. If they come from middle class, that's fine. If they come from extreme poverty and, surviving on food stamps and living in, trailer parks and not having anything good, then no. Yeah, gone are the days where Facebook guys are normal, Misty. Gone are the days. Things have changed, unfortunately. I would say, yeah, date anyone in America, not just African, because there's just too little of them to go around, and they've got it way too easy with a lot of women. Okay, you Smith. Hi Tammy, how are you? Let's see. There's a lot of different people in America. I mean, you've got all sorts, Middle Easterns, all sorts, Asians. You applied for a teacher advisor position with North Garland High School. You got Garland before on a map reading. Do I get anything? Did anything come out of that college? That's a good idea, Tammy. You'd be very good at that. I don't think you'll get fired, Garnet Goddess. I just think that's how they're doing it. Micromanaging is how they're doing it. You either decide to stay there and deal with it, or you look for something better. Look, I have some clients who are hired by big companies like Amazon and, high management, and they still get micromanaged, and they're in very bad cultures when it comes to working. Yeah, so it goes all across the board. It's just not, it doesn't just trickle down. It goes everywhere. Let's have a look. Tammy. Garland. Let's have a look at Garland. Garland High School. It's a nice name. Looks like there could be a field trip coming up for you, or a trip that you might be going on with family. It could be something that you decide on at the last minute. Something fun and exciting. Sometimes when we ask a question, something else happens. You might go down and check out the environment down there, see what's going on. Anything for garland. Anything for garland, Tammy. Anything for garland. There is some sort of, oh, you're going to Florida with Robin. Nice. I'm taking students to Atlanta. Very nice. You're going to the Coca-Cola factory. Okay. If it's still there. I don't know, I'm just not getting a big pull on garland, North Garland. I'm just not getting a huge pull. I feel stick to the things that you resonate with and that are on your bucket list, like things to do with Fort Worth, Dallas, places that you see yourself enjoying living in and wanting to be in. I feel like you could do that. You've got some nice relationship vibes coming up here. So it's not really showing us about the job so much. It's more about going where you feel like you're more connected. So it could be closer to your daughter. It could be closer to where you feel more, in a community. You feel more like you resonate with something. It could be something that you explore, but you may or may not take it. I mean, they might offer it to you, but you may or may not take it for reasons beyond your vision right now. I mean, I apply for things and I often don't take them, even if I get them. It's sort of like a reoccurring pattern. Sometimes when you get something, it's like, okay, now I've got to dig into it a bit more and see really what's underneath it. And then, do I really want it? And there can be a lot of red flags that come up, that you don't want. Yeah. That you don't want. Like washing machines that cost $8, equivalent to $8, for a wash. I mean, really? I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So, sometimes these things are not worth the squeeze. It's about the juice and the squeeze again. Yeah, it's not worth the squeeze. Yeah, you apply and then you see what comes back and then you get more information and sometimes you don't like it. Yeah, you're totally onto that, Tammy, onto that 100%. You, Smitty, how are you, my dear? We'll have to change your handle. It's gone US Smith 5678. Any messages for me, RE, home and family? And Cicely, you have not changed your handle yet. What's going on? Start to do the manifestation. Get the right handle. Okay, any messages for me, RE, home and family? You, Smitty. Thanks for the CA, Sungaya. Thank you, thank you. Any messages for home and family? What's going on, Smitty? What's going on? Okay, things are moving forward in a situation that you've been maybe in limbo about, or people around you have been in limbo about. There could be also a new car coming in. There's a new boss here, or a boss or father figure that's calling the shots maybe. Keeping on top of the situation is the key. More abundance coming here around the family as well. Ideas of making more money, or I'm getting the words growing something. So it could be growing a business, growing plants, growing vegetables or something like that, but you could be growing something. Could be from home. Could be also selling things that are no longer needed. There could also be a move. I'm getting the Chariot with the Three of Rods, looking further afield, opening up your horizons and thinking, where do we go next? Is there a move on the horizon? There could definitely be, with a new road opening. Yep, a new road opening. We've also got Cancer that will go direct in April. So a lot of things are kind of like, we've got Mercury retrograde, Jupiter retrograde, Jupiter and Cancer retrograde, that is. So a lot of these things are not going to kind of feel like they're full steam ahead until April. April's the month of the acceleration button. Yep. Ring and charm toss for Misty. Misty. Sungaya. Did you send me an email, Sungaya, or you want to put a question in the chat? Put your question in the chat. Or did you send me a message? No, you didn't. Okay. Ah. Michi did. Question in the chat, please. Where's the question in the chat? Sungaya, flower power. Can't see your question. Let's do Misty in the ring toss. We'll come back to you, Sungaya. Have a nice trip too, Tammy. That sounds super exciting. We can't see the question, Sungaya. All right. Ring and charm toss for Misty move. Here we go, Misty. Misty move. Misty, you've got a few jewels here, Misty. Let's have a look. We've got an X, we've got an H, a K, an F. That reminds me of the Kennedys. WX, F, Fort Worth, Texas. HK, Kentucky again. Oh, we've got one hidden one here. A, WA, Washington, Washington DC, Washington State, Kansas. I know Kansas is KS, isn't it? I've got KA. I've also got like a girl's name, K, KAY. I feel like you're going to get a new friend. I've got an F here. It's jumping out as a friend. All right. You always get the owl and the Buddha meditation, focusing on that inner wisdom, guidance from the angels, angels' wings, and a leaf of the change of season. Looking at change of seasons coming up 21st of March, isn't it? Or the 1st of April, depending on where you are. Coming into spring or the fall for the Southern Hemisphere. And we've got the wings here of the butterfly really reaching out and feeling a lot freer. This is your romance. This is I see this as a flower ring. This is a romantic situation. You might even use some roses as feng shui elements, or just one flower or one rose as a feng shui element. You've also got the engagement ring. You've got a couple of 3 snakes here. You are very protected by one snake. That could be also celibacy, because you've got the eye protection here inside the red snake, the ruby snake. That one's been turned around. So the jealousy's gone, or the evil eye, or the jealousy, or people wanting something has gone. And you're doing things in your own time. This is the timing ring. You're doing things in your own time. And things being cleared. So we'll just do a manifestation here as we do the reading. This is a clearing bracelet. It clears the energy from all angles, north, south, east and west. It's a tie bracelet. Yeah, it's like a feng shui tie element. So that is clearing things out. Yeah, clearing out the blockages of any sort of avenue. So that's looking good. Looking good, Misty. Looking good. Looking good. All right. Thank you for the 20, Tammy. So nice. Thank you. Okay, we've got Venusian, we've got Tammy, we've got Sungaya, Venusian, Tammy. Oh, you're having a weight loss surgery consult. Will you actually go ahead and do it? Okay. And we've got a ring toss for Michi. Okay, let's do Sungaya first. Sungaya. Weight loss surgery, will I actually have the surgery? Okay. I think if you qualify for it, you might get it. Is it bariatric surgery? Okay. Oh, it's been approved. When will I actually have the surgery? Good question. Okay, got that. When? The question is when. Getting 6 months out, or 6 weeks, 6 months out, they might schedule you in. Congratulations, Sungaya, on that one. Yep, it's a big move. Okay. Yep, you feel like you've got, it's going to sort out your addictions. Food addiction is an addiction. Okay. There is success here, and moving forward, we've got 1, 3, 10 and a 1. You do have support around it. Yeah, so that could be your doctor's support. I think you're going to go to a very nice hospital. I can see that you like the nurses and the doctors there. Okay, let's go for March, April, May. May's looking good. June, July, May, June, July is looking very good. Yeah. May, June, July, hopefully this year and not next year. Do they give you an indication when it's going to be? Oh, you're doing the consult. Okay. You're going to like the hospital and the doctors and the nurses. Yeah. I think those sort of surgeries, there's a, you know, the weight loss surgeons, they're not as booked up as, say, orthopedic surgeons or people like that. I feel like they're easier probably to get moving with, you know. And a lot of bariatric surgeons do general medicine, like they'll do gallbladders and things like that too. Yeah. That's great, great news. Okay. And we've got Venusian, and then we've got Tammy. Can you tell me the energy around my friend Jay's Scorpio? He tried to have a heartfelt talk, but I wasn't really listening. That's funny. That's not like you, Venusian. Are you just tired of this guy? Or girl? Or he tried. You just tired of him? What did he want the heartfelt talk about? He might have been trying to get your advice. Oh, he told me he likes you. Okay. What has he got to offer you? What is he offering? Okay. Yeah, you need to see some action with this guy. Yeah, he's sincere in his ideas. He's sincere in them. But you've got to see the action, because otherwise, you know, it's going to be like, do you really like him? Is the question. He might be offering you something. Is he a... You said that he was a Scorpio. Yeah. Tell him you need somewhere to live. He might be able to help. He might be able to do something. Well, that's good news. You've got somebody coming forward. Somebody coming forward, Venusian. That is good. Welcome, Sungaya. Welcome, welcome. Coming up to Tammy. Just going to have a short interval, everybody. Short interval tea break. Okay, we're back. Ring toss for Tammy. Ring toss for Tammy. Tammy. What's going on for Tammy? Ooh, I've got my finger in a ring. A few more. Tammy. All right. I feel like the dean of a college is going to reach out to you. What happened to that college application, Tammy? Oh, have they decided? Are they still sitting on it? What are they doing? Okay. Key, you're going to the Keys. Don't know if you're going to the Keys in Florida, but there's Keys here. Florida Keys. You might also get a key to a new house, a new home, a new car. You've got LA here as well. I don't know if you're going to some sort of competition there, or there's some sort of finals with some sort of competition potentially. I'm also getting Venice come up for you. Could be Venice Beach, could be Venice, Italy. And there's another Venice, I think, in America as well. Las Vegas is here as well. I feel like you're going to be traveling more. I've also got a bit of a Kentucky here. I've got a KYEEVVLAY. Where do Lay's chips come from? I don't know why I got that question. I'm also getting Kingston and Louisiana. I feel like one of your students, some of your students are going to go into a national final somewhere. It could be in LA, somewhere like that. Oh, Nashville. Oh, Nashville, Tennessee. Thanks for looking that up. That can resonate for sure. Nashville's a cool city. Okay, you've got a couple of rings here. You've got the Eye of Protection, and you've also got the engagement ring, and you've turned away sort of any type of unworthy snake in your midst, or somebody who's greedy who wants to hang on to you for some reason. Yeah, I feel like with Jim, I feel like he might be letting go. You've got snail, the lucky snail in the jade. That's also good. You've got 2 owls here. You've got a couple of flying aviation elements. You've also got 2 feathers in spirit. There's 2 feathers in spirit, 2 people in spirit who are watching over you. Yeah. Your former husband and somebody else. Could be your father, could be somebody else. Oh, I think it's your friend that passed. Just watch something that comes up around the end of Ramadan. It could be a big turning point. Ramadan is on now. It'll be over on the next moon cycle. Gary, yeah, it's Gary. Yeah, I feel it's Gary. It's not I don't think it's your father. He's championing a move. I feel like you could end up with a dean of a college, like in a relationship, or somebody who's been a dean. You've got another Eye of Protection here. You've got a lucky coin. Yeah, you kind of got a mixed bag, which is interesting. It's exciting. Something exciting is going to happen. It's like you've been very bored for a while. And I feel like suddenly things are going to open up and start to happen with some sort of movement, travel, opportunities, etc., and relationship. Maybe you'll go to Nashville, because I got LAY. Reminded me of the chips. Yeah. Where's the nationals of the competition that you send your teams into? Or is there an international one as well? Thanks, Michi. 9 likes. Still waiting on Dallas College. Oh my God, why do they take forever? Oh, I suppose they've got until the end of the season, haven't they? Atlanta. It's called International. Okay. Are you doing something that you're going into a competition for, like playing a game or chess or something? You could be going into a competition at some point. Okay. Venmo. Thank you, Pisces Moon. Message from Spirit. Message from Spirit. For Pisces Moon. Message from Spirit for Pisces Moon. Let's have a look. How's everyone dealing with this Mercury in Pisces retrograde? I just don't like anything in Pisces. Like Pisces Sun is fine, but Moon in Pisces, Pisces metric, yeah, it's just like, I don't like Moon in Pisces. Like when the Moon goes into Pisces, it's so like heavy. It's like we've got to snap out of it and get into Aries. All right, Pisces Moon, we have messages from Spirit. A lot of confusion, yeah. Confusion, disillusion, limbo states. Messages from Spirit, Pisces Moon. Oh, did we do your ring toss already? I don't think so. Got to get that one in. Sorry, Michi. Okay, there's a sense here of moving on. You are waiting for, this is Pisces Moon, you're waiting for something to shift. You are saving or trying to save money. You're waiting for something to shift. How are the neighbours going? I'm trying to flush one of mine out. Yeah, enough is enough. You've got feeling like things are a struggle, but you've actually got your justice here being served and new beginnings starting and getting a guiding light towards a situation being guided. You could also have a Virgo step in, a Libra step in, a fire sign step in, somebody who's fiery, dynamic. even an Aquarius. You are being, your patience is paying off, and it will complete. You will have 2 completions, and it's going to, you know, get things moving in the direction that you want them to go in. I still see that the question mark here of travel around you, international travel, travel to a different country over the seas. So I still see that on the cards. I don't know how or when that's going to happen, but it is on the cards. I'm wondering if that's where you're going to meet your husband. He might not even be from there. He could be visiting. We've got a ring toss for Meiji. Ring toss for Meiji. Okay. Ring toss for Meiji. All right, we've got the other snail. The other jade snail, interesting colour. Yeah, you're taking a sweet time to decide what's next. Funny that guy showed up. He couldn't get in though, could he? Did he get in? Did he get in the gate? You feel like things are meant to be timed as well. You've got time on your side. You've also got releasing negative energy. This is very good for negative energy, releasing negative energy. Anyone else who wants to enjoy that negative energy release that is there, it kind of gets out to all 4 corners. You might do a spring clean, Meech. Getting like a spring clean for you. Yeah, you're not settling for anything. You're going for gold. You saw him and you sent him on his way. He didn't say anything to you. You're going for gold. And things are going to change. You've got change in the air. You've also got your spiritual gifts aligning and engagement or gifts coming to you in some fashion that you're going to enjoy. You've got the eye of protection. You're very well protected. Oh, Indiana. Why am I getting the name Des Moines? Or Desmond. Des Moines, Desmond. I've got IDHY. H. Is that an H or an N? The yellow is hard to see. Oh, it's an N. Q and a K. I get Honolulu, Hawaii around you here. Kensington or Kingsford, Kensington. You've got KY, KY jelly, Kentucky. You have butterfly effect. The butterfly effect. You're going to put something in motion. Transformations on its way. Could be mental, physical transformation. And also wisdom. So there is something that you're going to pick up in a course. You might start doing your studies again, or one subject at a time, slowly. You've got a feather here from Spirit. I feel like you've got connections with the shamans and the First Nation people. You might get somebody coming in that's from a Muslim country around you. They may or may not be Muslim, but they could come from a country that has that religion in the mix. I mean, Lebanon has four different types of religions. You've got Indonesia. You've got many that have Islam in there somewhere. That could come up. Oh, you do have native blood. There you go, Michi. There you go. Excellent. Okay. KY Washington is so funny. Yeah. From Iowa to Seattle. Sungaya ring toss. Okay. Sungaya ring toss. Yeah, that could be something to do with studying to be an OBGYN nurse or something. I mean, you never know. Or working in the hands-on capacity. Okay. Sungaya, let's have a look for you. Okay, we've got CNX, Canada, Cincinnati, Canada. You've got luck coming to you with the elephant jewel. Change here, change in the way you're perceiving things, because we've got the perception and intuition ring, the amethyst. You've also got things eclipsing out of your life, or something changing around Ramadan's finish, which is on the next moon phase, and studies for you as well, studying something extra. Transformation in and out, so that's you and the surgery. It could be also mental as well, mental and physical. The snakes are kind of at bay, and I do see a wedding, an actual marriage. And you've got also the cleansing, time's ticking. You feel like time's ticking as well. Let me try to get you another letter. Okay, got the Buddha here as well. Thailand. All right, TYO, getting Todd, and F, toy. TOCK. Yeah, you feel like things are tick-tocking around. It could even be just something to do with TikTok. I mean, you might even do something with your, record something with your journey, with your transformation journey. You don't have to publish it. You could just start recording it. Yep, you might publish it later. You've got TikTok, or things are under a time factor. Ontario, TC, TX, Texas, FT, Fort Worth, Texas as well. I've got a no. You're going to be very firm with somebody. It's got no. And also con. There could be somebody who's a con, who you know who's a con. It's not like they're going to get away with anything. And you're going to say no. Okay. You'll tell me later, Amira. Okay, thanks, Mitch. The KY jelly. Yeah, I'm considering going down myself. Not sure what state. You know what state to go to? It's where they have New Orleans. I think it's something to really explore and investigate if it comes up. Okay, we're going to do a last call. Thanks for joining, everybody. Truly appreciate it. Did we do messages from Spirit for you already, Misty? Yes, I think we did. Or was it somebody else? Pisces Moon did one. Did we do one for you? Yeah, I think we did. Just let me know if we missed it. I can't remember. Did we do messages from Spirit for you? I don't think so, did we? Thanks for joining, everybody. Truly appreciate it. Messages from Spirit for Misty. Let's ask about going south as well. Excuse me. You are going to go south. You're going to go near the water, that's for sure. Okay. Don't feel obliged to do something that you don't really want to do. Like spend a lot of money to go and see your son or something like that. 10 of Rods. 9 of Cups. The Chariot. New good things happening with your vehicle. So it could be that you sell the vehicle and things sort of straighten themselves out. Get better. Delays are over. You're going to pull the pin on some sort of delay. So you're going to accelerate a delay that's been going on. There's like a delay here. Let's try to get an indication about somewhere that you're going to visit. Yeah, easy to do, Misty. You just sell it. If you're looking at, you know, you just do it or you don't do it. Yeah. Okay, jealousy and gossip. You might not go to Alabama. I don't think it's Alabama. Choices and decisions. You're going to go somewhere where you feel that there's abundance, luck and fortune, where you're going to tap into some energetic ideas about something that you want to investigate. I feel like this exploration or excursion is for a reason. You know, we all travel for reasons, whether it's a reason or whether it's the people we're involved with. So I do feel like it's near the sea, and I do feel it is for a reason. Yeah, especially if there's repairs, Misty, and it's not covered, you know, should be covered under a warranty if you're paying a car note. Okay, unless it's an older vehicle. All right, let's have a look. Any nice things coming up? I'm juggling school, going on vacation, and not interested in dating. Goddess 33. See, that's the whole problem with living in these places where you need tires, you need this, you need that. Maybe just sell it with the new tires and so be done it. Yeah. Anything good coming for you, Goddess 33? Is it vacation already? Is it vacation already? Is it spring break already, is it? Looking at your options and choices, Goddess 33. Looking at moving forward with an idea, project, a car even, or a vacation or some sort of plan to go somewhere and do something. You've got angelic protection around you. And looking at things overseas, further afield, far away. Things to take into consideration. Finishing off a cycle. Yeah, finishing off a cycle. You might get offered on a trip. Somebody might offer you to go on a trip somewhere. Oh, Miami, nice. Cruise, very good. Okay, it's going to set the wheels in motion. Okay. Romance, somebody in spirit looking after you, could be a mother or a mother figure. And distance and journey. You might get a little bit of a travel bug when you go down there. You might want to travel more. Yeah, you might want to travel more, all right? You might get some ideas when you go down there. Okay. You might enjoy your cruise. And makes you want to go further. Oh, that's a pain, Misty. Your tire blew. All right, everybody. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. I'll be back soon for another live. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a good one. And if you have any questions, any queries, anything going on, anything about Bali, the Bali trip, the Bali retreat, let me know. And I'm more than happy to answer for you. And I'll see you on the next live, everyone. Lots of love and blessings. Take care. Ciao for now.